Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the seventh video of our series, sixth or seventh video. Okay, so in the last video, in previous video, what we done, we used the delete mapping and deleted the record. And now we have completed the CRUD using list. We will move forward and we will integrate the database. So before proceeding, okay, integrating DB, we should understand some concepts. Okay, let's understand first this and then we'll integrate. Okay, now let's see one by one each. Okay, first you should know what is ORM. Okay, if you are not aware, just okay, then if you are aware about this, you can skip the video and go to the next video. But if you don't know, please keep watching. Okay, ORM is what object relational mapping is. What this does is we have our Java objects, right? It will maps with table and its variables with the columns. ORM is simple as that. It just do the mapping. Okay. See, let's say we have an student class. Okay. So in that you have ID, name, or age. Okay. So what will ORM do? This will map with the student table. Okay, and there will be columns like id, name, and age. Okay, simple as that. Object relational mapping, so it maps our Java object to tables and this variables. Okay, not variables, attributes to our columns. Okay, in simple words I'm explaining, so keep in mind, it maps. Okay, now what is Hibernate? It is a ORM tool. Okay, mostly used for converting. Okay, this maps just so internally you don't need to write the SQL queries for this mapping. It will do automatically. So it is a ORM tool. Okay, which mostly we use. Okay, now let's say JPA. Next is JPA repository. So for this, okay, we will be adding one dependency is Spring Data JPA. Spring Data JPA, which provides us this JPA repository. So what does this do is internally it uses this Hibernate. Okay, Hibernate, and also it provides us methods. Which methods? It will provide us save, find by ID, find all. Okay, so if you have worked before Spring Boot, if you have ever worked on servlet JSP, okay, or simple, if you know the database queries, okay, you must be knowing that then only you came to this Spring. Okay, so you must have completed Java, MySQL database, all concepts. Okay, so there you write queries. For save, what you will write? You will write the insert queries. For find, you will write the select queries. Okay, so for we don't have to write the queries. If we use this JPA repository, it will provide us this save, find by ID, find all. So you must be wondering, okay, how just using this save, how it will know what is my database schema. That is what is Hibernate, this ORM is doing. What it is mapping our this Java to table structure. So whenever we are using this JP repository, we will give us that Java. Okay, we will give us that Java object, that class. Okay, as a reference. So that will be my table. That will be my table. So based on that, it will check this, say, find by ID, find all. So there are predefined, pre-inbuilt methods which they are providing, which we can use. And along with this, we can write our custom queries also. Okay, there is some annotation at the rate query as well. Okay, we can write our custom queries also, or we can just write this and implement as well. Okay, so this is about JPA repository who provides this. If you directly go and extend this, so this, see, this is a interface. This is a interface. Okay, so it, the parent of this is CRUD repository. CRUD repository. Okay, whenever we are going to code in the next video, okay, we are going to integrate, that time I will show these methods. Okay, so there also at top it is a repository. Okay, this is like, first there is a repository, then it's child, then it's child, then it's live, and then JP repository. Okay, there are other different repository if you want. If for MongoDB also, for different database. Okay, not different database but the type. Okay, for Mongo also there is different repository which we can use. Okay, now you understood this. Now let's focus on the annotations which we'll be using. This is at the rate entity which will represent your table. Okay, on student you will mark at the rate entity. That means this is my table. Okay, and using this at the rate table you can customize the name of your table. So if I don't want student, I just want student backup something. Okay, just for example I'm giving this, that also fine. So entity represent the table at the rate table is for name. Okay, and this id is for primary key. Okay, id at the rate id, if you mark on any field here at the rate id on this field, so it will be a primary key. And yeah, this is for generating the id. Okay, so there is identity, so auto increment it does. For sequence it takes the previous record and then it checks and use the sequence and generate the values. And auto is like based on the table or our structure, it will select any of this. Okay, so generated value and strategy which we want to generate this ids, not every time. So in our previous videos what we done is we have also provided the ids. Okay, but what we have to do is we have to generate. We can't, user can't add I mean insert the id, right? We have to generate. So let's database take care of it. So for that case we will give these annotations for that. Okay, these are the annotations which we'll be using in our next video. And this is dialect. What is dialect is basically, see, who uses this dialect? Hibernate will use this. Okay, Hibernate uses this dialect for what? As we said, object relational mapping, Java object to table, and also the internal query. This, how it will know that it is talking with whom? It is talking with MySQL or Oracle or Postgres, right? So we have to for that we have to give this dialect. Okay, that MySQL dialect or any other dialect. Okay, so it's basically, it's like a language. It's like, if you compare, it's like American English and British English. Okay, so for that we have to give this dialect in our configurations. So this is the Hibernate, uses the dialect. Hibernate is a ORM tool. JPA repository who gives us this is this Spring Data JPA dependency will provide us this. JPA repository will provide us these methods. Not only three, there are many. Okay, I just gave the examples, and these are the annotations which we are going to use. And you know about dialect. Yes, so these all things you should know before going to the next video. And yes, so the video ends here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like this video, subscribe my channel, stay updated. Thank you.